Welcome everybody to Pork and Reviews. Once again, I'm your host Pork, and I'm joined by the lovely Lady Tano. We have Bad Batch episode 13. 13 now? Is it going to be an unlucky 13?
Ooh.
Hopefully not. And unfortunately, Lady Tano spoiled the title for me, so I do know the name of the title. Apparently it's called Infested. Whatever that means. It's
now
less
I spoiled
Yeah,
it.
it's less exciting that I know the title now.
I guess so.
But
at least we're more accurate, right?
Yeah. But to recap, last episode was really cool. We really enjoyed that episode. We finished the arc, or the little 2-part story they had on Ryloth, where Hera enlists the help of the Batch to free Chom, her mom, and her uncle, right?
Yeah.
And it was a really cool episode. We liked it a lot. Everyone on the internet, including us, thought that Crosshair was totally gonna kill Captain Hauser.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he was gonna kill. Everybody thought he was gonna kill him. Everyone was just bracing for it, and it didn't happen, fortunately. But I'm anxious to see where that goes. Whether we revisit that, I can't. I don't believe that they're gonna leave those clones.
They can't.
Yeah, they can't, especially if they introduce them into the story. Like, there's no way. But
especially Hauser.
Yeah. But with
we know a little bit more about him.
But with only 4 episodes left, is it 4 episodes? 13, 14, 15, 16? I don't know. If it's only 4 episodes left, I don't know if we're going to revisit that this season, or, maybe another season. How much more are they going to tie in with the rest of what they've already presented us? What do you think?
Yeah, for this season, right? I don't know. I hope that they go back to it, but I'm not gonna bet on it that they necessarily will go back to it this time, like this season. They might circle back maybe next season or during a future season. Yeah.
I still think they have to bring about some of these connections that they made earlier in the season. The Rex thing, the Martez sisters. Who else am I missing here? I don't know. Yeah, Saw Gerrera. I don't know about Cut. Cut might be out the game.
Beau.
Puppy Beau got some dog breath. Doesn't help. It's also like 2 a.m. But
it's pretty serious.
But we're hoping that the show kind of brings some of that in. Because otherwise it's just like, cameoed earlier in the season, and that's cool and all. Just how important is it for the overall arcing plot wherever this show is going? I guess we'll see. The one thing we got was that Crosshair is now going to be actively searching for the Batch.
Yep.
He requested permission to do that. I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm just really shot in the dark. But you think maybe, like, is he out to get the Batch, or is he feeling conflicted in any sort of way?
I don't see him conflicted at all. If anything, I see him more determined.
Yeah. So why not? But he didn't execute. He didn't execute Hauser, though.
He didn't.
And he's been that's kind of like been his thing, like this whole time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I saw a comment like that floating around, and it was like, maybe.
Yeah, that would be the only instance of perhaps, some sort of conflict within him. But other than that, I haven't seen any type of conflict. I feel like he has more resolve to.
Because he's all he's all like, his programming's all turned up. Like all the way on 10. Yeah. So he probably wouldn't have much
maybe. Maybe there's another plan for him. Maybe they thought that the rest of the clones would just, revolt if they were to see him being executed, versus they understand that if they go against orders, that there are consequences to that. Even with the episode with General, what's his name? Crow? Crab.
Oh, General Crow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and in Clone Wars.
Yeah, they understand that there are constantly, like to a certain point.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why, like, he's just working within the, structure of the military versus there actually being some sort of conflict.
Yeah.
With it. Who knows?
Who
Or
knows?
maybe I'm like thinking too much into it.
You don't like Crosshair.
I don't.
Yeah, you don't
Is he
like
cool?
Crosshair.
Yeah, but man, he's a jerk.
Yeah.
He's always been a jerk, So, yeah. I also feel kind of bad for him too because it's not his fault.
Yeah.
So, yep.
So, you ready to get this episode started?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Episode 13, Infected. And I know the title of that. Let's do it, though. See, this is where I normally give the title.
Surprises us right before.
Oh, who's that?
They've got like a biker helmet type thing on the badge.
They're all over the place.
When did this place get so popular? And who are they? Not our problem. Let's find Sid.
Oh no, the Pikes.
Where do you think you're...
It's rude to barge into one's office unannounced.
Who's that
This
guy?
isn't your office.
You do that.
We're getting off-board intel. Tech,
Yeah.
prep the ship. The rest of us will gather supplies.
Can't trust that guy.
Yeah, time
what
to
about
go.
Sid? What did he mean when he said she was out? Will we have to find her and help her?
Nice to see one of you cares. Ow.
I mean, I was gonna say, man, just a Transocean.
So you poor oh, he's a former client and the son of... If I lose, you lose. Don't forget how good I've been at keeping secrets. I believe she's threatening us.
Boo,
Look,
that was a
wait.
threat.
When we needed help, we came to Sid when
Buyers meeting Roland tonight to acquire a shipment of spice he's storing in my back office.
You won't disrupt
Of course
the
it's
supply
spice with the
chain by
Spice.
stealing the shipment and thereby sabotaging the
I
deal.
don't know.
Very good, Goggles. When the pipe... Tiny Goggles, you're with me.
And getting Omega involved in like spice stuff.
I know. Spice running and stuff.
Yeah.
That was the case in season 7 of Clone Wars too with the Martez sisters. When they're trying to steal
Yeah.
cargo of
Yes.
spice.
When we
Yes.
passed through those
And it was a
doors,
big deal.
not a
And
peep out of
they
anyone.
were or
Don't
are
want to
also
wake the
older.
hive.
The what?
The caverns
Megan's a
have a
kid
slight infestation problem.
Oh, monsters! Here we go.
Well, it won't be a problem if everyone keeps their traps shut.
With neither filler, throw in monsters and make them spider monsters. If they're spider monsters again, I'm gonna be annoyed.
Oh, of course.
Fool of a took.
It was an accident.
Boom, boom, boom,
No.
boom, 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 boom. This is totally a throwback to Fellowship of the Rings. They do like the same race as Visago.
It looks like it, yeah. Yeah, he looks like some race.
And I thought Rekka was a slub.
And the commentary.
Ooh, those are so gross.
Star Wars rats.
crates of spice confirmed.
Yeah, they even look like drugs. Well, like packaged and stuff, like you see in the movies.
I know. Star Wars is getting too real here.
Keep that thing quiet. Give it a moment.
Oh no!
The spice. It's gone!
How do you know to look there?
I know.
That's secure enough. Let's go.
Found them.
Oh,
here we
the
go!
monsters.
Here we go! Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom! It sure is.
I said no plaster pipe.
Tell that to Beau!
If those laser brains woke the hive, we're all dead.
She said a hive?
The hives?
Oh, they weren't spider monsters. I was wrong. Oh. Why would they take the spice?
I don't know.
That's dumb.
At least we got rid of the spice, right?
Oh.
I didn't anticipate Sid to be so bold.
Either you correct this grave mistake, or you and your entire family will experience what pain truly feels like.
I just can't take the Pike seriously. Like they're just,
Roland. I told you they
they're
don't
like,
take kindly.
they're
to
not
unpaid
particularly like strong or threatening. Like looking like, why,
Yeah.
take these guys seriously.
Wait, we don't have the spice on us, but we know where it is.
My patience is wearing very thin. If you know where the spice is, then you should have no problem retrieving it. Until you do, the child stays here.
Ah.
Not happening.
You misunderstand.
I feel like the bat should just go and waste all these dudes in here.
Oh.
If I may.
They're pieces of crap anyway.
We can't leave Omega with them.
We
They
don't
left
have a
her with
choice.
her? With them?
But we know where the spice is. We'll return it, and the kid will be fine. I got the kid into this mess, and I'll get her out.
Well, at least Sid's not cowering out.
Yeah. But it seems really risky to leave Omega with the Pikes.
Well, then they risk, like, okay, they kill all those, they kill those guys, but then they gotta deal with the entire Pike simulator.
I mean, anybody outside of them know who they are?
Who?
Outside of this group of Pikes.
Yeah, but everybody, they all talk to each other, though. Like, someone's gonna know.
You're gonna be kid.
I mean, but then they'd also have to kill that other dude, too. They have to kill everybody in there. Disney's not gonna let them do that. This is not gonna happen.
Fights 3 and 4.
Secure the spice,
It's almost
kill the
done.
pikes,
Those
and then
things
cash that
will
stuff
wake
up.
up.
I am preparing for that possibility.
Isn't that what the Martez sisters wanted to do? Something like that?
Minus the killing of the pikes.
Right, yeah.
It's gonna malfunction because it's too easy. Too easy. That was all you, Sid.
Of course. That little bump caused that?
Using this gag again?
Maybe they didn't hear it.
I don't think we're that lucky.
Me neither.
Fly! Just like fly up! It's a flashbang.
Incoming!
Since the spice has been returned, the matter between us is resolved. But not with you.
Don't! He made a mistake, that's all.
She's right. Kill him and you'll be starting a war with Issa Durand. Do you want that heat right now? Call this a bad deal and walk away.
We do not accept bad deals.
It's him?
No!
This is finished. It would not be wise for our paths to cross again.
No, it can't be.
Are you okay?
It's a small price to pay.
No, because he talks with an accent.
Yeah, you're right.
Why did you stick up for him after what he did?
I don't know. Ruby likes him. Maybe he's not all bad.
Filler episode.
Total filler. Total filler.
Yeah, total filler. I mean,
Couldn't have been more filler.
I mean, it was like the most filler out of all the filler episodes that we've had, and it's like disappointing because it's like 4 episodes
we
left.
were up here, and then we came down.
Yeah,
here.
and it's like 4 episodes left before the season finale. Like, dude, like, make better use of that time.
Yeah, I mean, we know that there has to be filler, right? There has to be in a season. It can't just all be. I mean, I wish it was, but like, I understand that it can't all just be.
I mean,
completely like action-packed, important stuff.
The thing is if they're gonna introduce this guy, I don't know if they're introducing this dude as like a new character or something, you know, but like he's lame, like he's not even cool. You know?
Yeah.
He's not even a cool character. Like the Pikes are cooler than him. And I don't like the Pikes.
Yeah, I don't like the Pikes. Yeah, I mean, it was really lackluster.
Yeah, it was the worst episode of this entire season. It was the worst episode. It really was.
There was really nothing.
There was nothing there. No. Nothing that happened here that
I'm trying to think of the
advances any that has any importance.
Okay,
to anything.
I'm guessing that they're gonna take something from this that will be important to the bigger story.
At some point. At some point,
like someone's gonna come back. He's gonna come back. Or something.
Like space whales.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, you know, this was not my favorite episode by far. You know, I always criticize the monster gimmick because like it's totally a gimmick. Like it really is. Like not only did we have to encounter those monsters once, we had to go back and deal with the same monsters again. And it, never once did it actually feel like they were in any real danger throughout the entire thing. It was just like completely flat. Like nothing happened.
Very flat. That's
nothing
a good way
happened
to describe
in this episode
That's a good way
at
to
all.
describe it. Yeah, these are short episodes, but it's funny because when they went back to get the spice, I was thinking like this episode feels long.
Just cut this episode and give it a 15 episode season.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was
just very meh.
Yeah, it
meh.
Was still better than Rise of Skywalker. But it was just very mediocre. And it's like I said, disappointing because it's like we're nearing the end of the season. This isn't like this is episode like 5 or 6 or anything like that. We're at the end. We're nearing the end of the season. This didn't offer anything, and even in terms of like real character development. Wow, Omega's a nice person. We know that. Like we've known that the last like 5 episodes. We knew, like if anything,
longer than that.
The last 2 episodes, the episode before was the biggest indicator if you really wanted to push the Omega's nice. Last episode with her advocating to go save Hera, save Hera's family on Ryloth.
Right.
Like that's a better indicator of that. But like this whole like, we know Sid, we have to go in to save her. And it's like
it just of it just felt very pointless.
Yeah, that whole episode,
it might work to like in the future again to maybe establish that okay, Sid isn't all like at this point maybe she feels like she I don't know if owes, but like she feels some sort of like
beyond just a
business relationship, and she knows that Omega will stick up for her, and okay.
Yeah, but does anybody care about that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know. In the future, she might come back to be something, like an integral part of like something where like she comes and like helps them out when she has nothing to win, nothing to gain from it. But it was just really meh. Yeah, it was like, oh, really? Okay, we had an episode just to see that. Like, okay.
Yeah,
like, it was like you described it perfectly. It was such a flat episode. Yeah. It's almost like, oh, we stayed up till 2:00 in the morning to watch this.
Yeah, kinda, and it's like, oh man, like so.
There goes my sleep. Because I could have totally watched this tomorrow.
And I hope the next 3 episodes are much more meaningful, and they should be. They really should be. They need to be. But like, to be fair though, this is the first episode. You go back to season 2 of Rebels, right? You get that episode where they find Adelon, or Chopper finds Adelon, right? And so it's already at the last like 4 episodes. Chopper finds Adelon, and then the next episode, because there was like 3 episodes left after that point. It was 3 episodes left, and it's like the next episode was the spider episode, which largely filler. I mean, cool, it introduces the spider thing, and they use that a little bit in season 3, but it was totally a filler episode, and before getting into like the 2 best episodes of Rebels, which was Twilight of the Apprentice. Yeah. So I'm not trying to say that I'm like, this show's whack.
I'm even thinking of like Clone Wars. Like, was it season 6 where we had that episode with all the droids and then the little guy?
Oh, that was season 5. Season 5, yeah.
But it was like right before. It was like completely like, huh? Like, but at the same time...
No, but that episode...
It was good. It was good. It was better than this one.
It was way better than this one. It's not...
It had its saving grace, but this one was, as you said, perfectly described. Super flat.
Just flat. Yeah.
Flat.
Meh.
Pointless.
Yeah.
Meh.
Super meh.
Like not worth staying up.
Yeah,
to
so
watch
you
it.
know, I know it's gonna get, I know it's gonna be good. I know that you know, as we get to the end of the season, it's gonna be amazing. I hope we don't get another filler episode next week, and you know,
We better not.
I
It's too
hope not.
close
That would suck.
Yeah.
But like I said before, let's look at those. You know, a lot of people don't like that Chopper AP5 episode. You know,
I know,
but a lot of people regard it as filler too, though. And then we got that follow-up episode that was very much so filler with the whole spider thing before getting into like Twilight of the Apprentice, you know, the 1 and 2 episode part. So we'll see. You know,
was right before Twilight of the.
Yeah,
Apprentice?
it was the episode right before. Remember the episode ends with Ezra looking up and then Ahsoka's like leaning over.
Yeah,
you know, and she says something to him. So we'll see. You know, next episode is gonna be hopefully better than this one. This is the first episode that I can honestly say it was the worst episode of the season.
Total filler.
You know.
Yeah.
But we'll see where it goes. I mean, it just throws my prediction off. I don't know where we're gonna go now. You know, because it's like we get all this momentum and it just like.
You know, I guess, and I'm just gonna end it with this. I won't keep going with the same thing, but it's disappointing because we had a lot of what I felt was like filler, a lot of the same towards the beginning and the middle of the season, right? We had episodes here and there that were like super good and like really important and stuff. And yes, with every episode you were able to take something of it. But I mean, that was one of my complaints, that I felt like, oh, we're rewatching the same episode. We're rewatching, you know, the initial premise of The Mandalorian. Yeah. Like, I feel like we're just rewatching a lot of the same stuff. Like, there's nothing new. And so, like, that was really frustrating for me. But at this point, you know, 3 episodes left and that's it for the season. I didn't expect that. Yeah, I didn't.
You thought it was going to be a little... And it probably should have been something a little more meaningful to, like, really bring people in or something, you know, but... Hey, I don't know the marketing value of all that.
Yeah.
You know,
I just feel I watched this episode already. I've been watching this episode already. Yeah. At the very least, if it was going to be a filler episode, maybe it could have been better.
Yeah, like Space Whales.
Yeah.
It was different. It was different enough.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, something different. Bring in something different, but it wasn't. It was the same.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if you like this episode, cool. Like, you know, if you like it, that's cool. I mean, like I said, it's not to say I didn't necessarily like not like it. It's still Star Wars. But it was definitely not as exciting, or, you know, at least didn't feel as meaningful as the last like couple episodes that we've been getting. Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna have a much more exciting episode next week. You know, we're all excited about Bad Batch, and you know, I'm excited about the season finale. Sad because it'll be a while before whenever they bring back the seasons. You know, you guys all, thank you so much for watching our show. Once again, if you like it, subscribe, share it, whatever you want to do. If you have any questions or comments, you know, leave them down in the comment section. Anything that we miss, let us know. You know, Easter eggs, things like that. You know, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and God bless.